Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Unhuntables with myself and Grosey Coin Hunts.
Hello.
I thought you were going to say hello then for a moment. Just leave me
That's
hanging
what
there.
I did say.
As the Unhuntables is the fortnightly video where we look at the off denominations, looking for the NIFCs, territory coins, foreign coins. Everything is in the description if you want to know what it is that we're looking for. And it's a bit of a competition to see who can find the best coins, myself or Groseys. So there'll be a video going up on Groseys' channel which you can go and see what he has found, and we'll continue the conversation that we're going to start in this video.
Right.
So what are we looking through to this week? Is it 2Ps?
2Ps, yeah, that's the one.
That's what I don't like. There's too many dates to remember.
2Ps are my favourite, but there's only one bad thing about 2Ps.
Yeah.
5Ps come after 2Ps.
Yeah, because I swear we have the same conversation every time these denominations come up. You moan about 5Ps, I moan about 2Ps. So let's get into some of the topics then I've got. So we've been on a Royal Mint trip. That's why this video would normally have been out last week, but pushed it back because I had my Royal Mint video going up, which I hope you've seen and enjoyed. But no, it was our second trip of the year.
Yes, second trip of the year because we went in January. Yeah.
I was trying to think, were there any others? But no, I don't think there were any others. So this trip, the Strike Your Own was the T-Rex 50p.
Yep.
Nothing more to say then. Correct.
Well, you're doing the talking so far. If I've got anything useful to add, then I
was leaving a pause so you could jump in and contribute.
Oh.
But if you just want to sit there and be a bobblehead, then go for it. But no, so Dinosaur Strike Your Own. What do you reckon then? We've talked a little bit about it on the trip itself. Do we think we're going to get the other two dinosaurs as Strike Your Owns this year?
I don't know. I feel like my guess would be actually probably no.
Mm.
On the basis that there are a lot more significant coins that probably would have a lot more public interest coming out, such as the Team GB, whatever other £2 coins we see, da-da-da. And I feel like the T-Rex is just a coin that happens to have come out that is going to be like a gap filler, if you like, for them.
But why would they? This is, I think it was Andy in my comments suggested. If it's not Andy, it was someone else, I apologise. Suggested that why would they have done the T-Rex and not what was the one that came out after that, Stegosaurus?
Yeah.
Because the Stegosaurus came out more recently than the T-Rex, which came out at the end of last year. And I thought, actually, that makes me think potentially we could have all three, because otherwise you would just start with the second one, like they did with the Winnie the Poohs. They just picked one of the Winnie the Poohs as sort of a placeholder Strike Your Own.
Yeah. It depends how long they run for. We had quite a few Strike Your Owns last year.
Yeah.
I don't know how many they usually do. Is it maybe 10 in a year?
Possibly. I think, is it really 10? It can't be 10. They would be going down almost every month.
Yeah. Maybe 6, 7 or 8, maybe something like that. But
yeah.
I guess there's time to do them all, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe. But we don't know is the real answer to it. We can only speculate, but I think, again, if it was just a placeholder, wouldn't you pick another of the new definitive coins?
Yes.
I know normally the Strike Your Owns are only the £2, 50p's, pound coins, £5 coins,
They could have
whatever.
done. They could have done the £2 coin. The flowers £2.
Have we haven't had the new £2 coin as a Strike Your Own yet, have we?
No.
No, it's been the 50p then the pound coin.
Which makes you think that the £2 is overdue in that sense.
Yeah. So you would think maybe if they were doing a placeholder, why the T-Rex and not the new definitive £2 coin? It's bizarre, isn't it?
I don't know. I guess part of the reasons why I'm not, I say optimistic, the dinosaurs don't really do anything for me when it comes to, it's not a coin.
The subject matter.
Yeah, it's one of those that I'm not particularly really enthused by. Obviously, I can imagine if you're an archaeologist or a natural history enthusiast, then I can imagine that they.
You just like dinosaurs.
Or you just like dinosaurs. They could be, of top interest to you. So maybe that's why I haven't got such passion for them to be the Strike Your Owns. But I guess now you say it like that, it would make sense for them to set.
Talking of themes that people like, you were queried about British planes. You mentioned that I think one of the topics we spoke about were what's your weakness? What's the one sort of topic or theme of a coin that could come out and you would go, I'm buying it, I don't care, I'm buying it. And you said aircraft, and you said, but there aren't many British aircraft. And there was a couple of comments pulling out names I can't think of British planes. So I think you might need to revisit your hobby there.
The thing is, a lot of the planes that are British are going to be very specific, probably military themed aeroplanes that
he's gonna wheedle out. He's gonna wheedle out of being told off by people in the comments. So anyway,
I'm just saying my interest in aviation is modern jets, really, not necessarily. Do you know, whenever you say, "Oh, I'm interested in aviation," the assumption always is, "Oh, so you like old Spitfires and Hurricanes and all these types of things." And I couldn't tell you the difference between a Spitfire, a Hurricane, a Vulcan, any of those.
They're spelled differently for a starter.
Well, but what I mean is I can tell you everything there is to know about an A320 versus an A321 or a 737.
Well, before we open up that fascinating topic, you can save that for your half of the video, or watch Christopher for listening to Groseys talk about the intricacies of planes. Whilst we were down at the Royal Mint, there is a Royal Mint exclusive coin, which I think is worth talking a little bit about. So the Royal Mint exclusive coin is one you can only buy at the Royal Mint experience. You can't order it through the website. You can either go there and buy it, or buy it from someone who's been there and picked the coin up and is selling it. And it's currently they're redoing again the old round pound coin designs, and I think we're both a bit disappointed it's the same designs that they had last year.
Yeah, although having said that, I do think the packaging looks nicer this year. I think.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new is it Northern Irish one? Have you seen that?
Yep, and I wanted to grumble about that as well because, and again, it's not the Royal Mint's fault, of course, but it always seems that I plan my trip, I come down, and the next week or the week after, that's when the next Royal Mint exclusive coin comes out, and of course I'm going down again at some points whenever the strike period changes, so I will pick the next one up, but it always seems to come out just after I've been.
It does, to be fair. That happened with the Scottish Lion when we were there before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's quite nice that it's a very sort of wishy-washy intricacy of it, but there is a box that comes with that fits all 5 coins, because you have the £4 coin designs and then the what's it called, the completer coin, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, the Four Nations.
Four Nations, I was thinking Crown of Nations, but that's the older round pound two-sided pound coin design. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of sorts at the moment. I'm not feeling 100% well, so my brain is a little bit foggier than usual, so I'm going to blame that for any faux pas I make in this video. But no, so there's a box which fits all 5 coins in, and previously you had to buy all the coins in one go to get this box. So the problem is, for those of us that go down a regular basis and buy it each time it comes into stock, we were told, oh well, you can't have the box, but even though you bought all of the coins, whereas this time they've allowed us, if you bring your receipt and show you've bought all the different coins, then you'll get the box for free, which I think is kind of nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Because otherwise it leaves you thinking, maybe I wait for them all to come out, then I buy them. And then there's that little voice in the back of your head that goes, but what if one sells out? What if they run out of stock of one and you've waited to the end of the year and they're out of one of the coins?
Yeah, that wouldn't be ideal at all.
No, because they're limited vintages. Was it 7,500 of each?
Yeah, 7,500. I don't know what the vintages were last year's.
I can't recall. I don't know if it was the final coin that had the limited vintage and the rest were just unlimited to demand. I'm not sure. So, and obviously the sales figures don't come out for a while. We have had the 2020 and 2021 sales figures, which would be a great topic to talk about if you haven't got a topic, Grosey. But but yeah, it's quite a nice thing. I've spoken about it on a previous 10p video where the problem is, if you have Royal Mint exclusive coins, it does give an incentive to go down to the Royal Mint, which is great for those of us that can and do regularly go down. But I can understand if you live in Scotland or you live in a really tough place to get to the Royal Mint from, it kind of leaves you out, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could argue that any place where you'd have to travel more than about 45 minutes to go and pick it up is, you're financially going to be better off just buying it on eBay.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, there is that aspect of missing out, but
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of luck of where the mint happens to be. But I don't think 100%.
Yeah. But of course, we've had a recent release as well. The George Michael Music Legend coin has just come out. What did you make of it?
I think it looks really nice. It seemed to be quite popular as well, to be fair.
Oh, hasn't it just been popular? So
Yeah.
I was, from my mind, thinking, Music Legends, it feels like it's run out of steam a little bit. The last couple of coins, I like the Shirley Bassey one, but the one before that, the Rolling Stones, I think was a bit rubbish. What I like about a Music Legends coin, it needs to really scream that musical artist without just having their name on it, and I think the George Michael one does that really well. I think the Shirley Bassey one did that quite well. But then the Raw Mint's marketing was phenomenal on that. I don't know who is in charge of that, but they deserve all the praise that they can get, because it really hit the national media. So it reached George Michael fans, which is what is important, because of course you need to market to coin collectors. There's an element of that, but coin collectors are probably already going to be aware and come and buy the coin. They might need a little reminder and a nudge, but that's not where you're going to grow the hobby or get more collectors buying coins. You need to reach out to people who aren't already hooked in buying coins and whatever, and I think they did a really good job of that with the George Michael coin. And hopefully those people might have gone on the Raw Mint website and seen, they also do the Who and David Bowie and Queen and all these other musical artists that I like, and found a whole bunch of interesting things on their coins and could have started them down the course of collecting coins.
Sorry. Yeah.
What are you giggling about, you weirdo?
I don't know. Something you just said just tickled me. Yeah.
Oh well. I was going to ask who do you think the next Music Legend is going to be, but Grosey doesn't know any musicians.
No, not a clue.
Outside of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but...
God, I've gone so red. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Oh, dearie me.
I'm curious to watch this back and figure out what it is you're giggling at. But anyway, whilst Grosey laughs like an idiot, there's a couple more coins coming out. We're going to burn through the last of the topics, so I'm leaving him with nothing to talk about in his half of the video, because he's not become prepared. He would normally pinch what the last few of my ideas we don't cover.
We can find something.
So this is an interesting one. Is it Diplodocus or Diplodocus?
Diplodocus.
That's it, yeah. Because I'd say Diplodocus.
Should we Google it?
Well, why don't we
we
leave it to the comments? Is it Diplodocus, like I would say, or what did you say?
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus. So.
Diplodocus. No.
What?
Diplodocus.
Oh, Grosey, I'm ill. Stop winding me up. So anyway, that one's coming up very soon. I know that because I have the email to say, by the way, we're going to take some more money from you on this date. So we can assume it means it's coming out there, which is quite exciting. I like the dinosaur coins. I think they were very, very cool, and I'm excited to get the next ones. The other one coming soon is the Buckingham Palace £5 coin. Now, some of you might have thought, we've already seen that, and we have. It was in the annual coin set, but many of those coins are going to get their own separate individual release throughout the year. This is the point where the Buckingham Palace coin is going to come out. It'd be interesting to see, because sometimes these coins don't do as well because we've already seen them in the annual coin set, so they're not as new and as exciting as a brand new coin, but it'd be interesting to see what the reception of those are, especially because it's a £5 coin, which tends to be one of the less popular denominations to collectors. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I feel like we haven't had so many, apart from obviously the Music Legends, we haven't really had very many individual £5 coin releases over the last year or so. Have we? I don't know. Maybe that's...
I don't know, they've done quite a few of the ounce coins as well, which is without a £5 coin on it, or it's got its denominations, whatever, but I'm not too sure. I'll tell you what we have had a lot of is these 1/40th of an ounce gold coins, which I am really regretting starting to buy. I bought the Coronation one. The Coronation, I was persuaded by someone to say that it was a no-brainer. So Grosey, you knew who it was. And then his 75th birthday one, and then the Lunar Year of the Dragon, and then the RNLI one, and now the George Michael one. And it's a bit of an expensive coin to release a version of in every release. So I'm hoping there isn't a Buckingham Palace one.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I've just had a look. So, in terms of like individual releases for the £5, for example, there's a couple that spilled over from Bullion, like the Myths and Legends is kind of a series. Obviously, the proof coins are a series. The Tudor Beasts are a series, but kind of individual, and the Music Legends are a series, but individual releases. We only had Year of the Rabbit, which was actually released in 2022. Then obviously 2023 dated. You had Mary Seacole,
Oh yeah.
75th birthday, the English Lions, and the Coronation. So 5
Yeah.
to be fair, but
Might be a
than I thought,
reduction in
but-
them. But anyway, enough on that topic. We're going to see what I found in the hunt and then continue this conversation on Grosey's channel. So there we go, our finds for today. We've only got key dates, unfortunately. 2 shields from 2017 and the Christopher Ironside designs from 2008. They're the key dates that we try and pull out, so nothing more exciting. But I did get 55 from the year 2000, which helps me towards my world record attempt, which is pretty cool. And out of all those 1999 dated ones, there was no non-magnetic ones either, which is a shame. I thought, given this chance, there's so many of them, this is the best chance we've got of finding one of the non-magnetic ones, which would have been great, but unfortunately not today. So go and check out Grosey's half the video, see if he was any more lucky. He doesn't win many of these competitions that we do, so as I'm ill, giving him the advantage to try and beat me for 1 week. So I guess out of sympathy we might let him win this week's episode, but it'd be really embarrassing if he loses it, so you have to go check it out. Links as usual are in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come and join that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO box address if you want to write into me, and a link to the Britannia Coin Company YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please do check them out. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.